No, I went to K University, business management major, first job.
Why?
I wanted to own my own business. Like, I mean, everybody does. Everybody says that. But I really did. I want to own my own business. Never wanted to work for somebody for the rest of my life. So first job out of college, Freedom Mortgage hired me as a loan processor. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was there for legit like 4 months and then got laid off. Because the rates had went up. It was one of those, first in, last out situations. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then my second job, what did I do my second job? I was selling. I was still selling. I was like selling blinds.
What?
I was selling custom made blinds. I
haven't heard this story before.
I had at Blinds to Go.
Really?
Yeah, I was there for like a year. Then I was like, this retail is not for me. I want to go back to an office. I have weekends off. And then I went to Cenlar. So I was now in customer service of mortgage loans.
Talk about that stress.
Yeah, that was rough.
So you started at Freedom Mortgage.
Started at Freedom.
Where was it intentional that you went there into the mortgage industry? Or?
I had no knowledge. My parents, house mortgage, that's all I knew.
Right.
And it was a job. I was like, oh.
So you were just perusing through Indeed, and then it was like, okay, they're hiring.
No, the crazy thing, I was going on an interview at Chipotle, okay?
What?
And then, listen, out of college, I was like, all right, I've been off for a while. I need a job. Okay. And then a girl I knew in high school was working at Freedom, and I saw her there at the interview. She was like, yeah, girl, we making like $35K or something like that.
And at that time.
Yes, that was nice. I was
like,
my parents was like, oh, wow, that's good. So I was like, okay, let me apply. Applied and got it, and that's how I got into the industry. And like I said, I was a customer service rep, and then I left there, and Freedom called me to come back. I said, oh, okay, for the flyer program to sell.
Oh, they actually called you?
Yes.
Okay.
They called me.
Out of the blind, you didn't apply?
Yeah, Indeed, and what is the other ones?
They have all your stuff.
Yeah, like Monster. They got all your information. So, yeah, they called me, and I said, sure, make a little bit more money. Why not start selling?
And what was your initial thought when it came to sales? Because me and you had that conversation, too.
Yeah, I didn't want to sell.
Right.
Who wants to sell? Like, nobody really.
Yeah, what was your perception of sales? Because that was always my big hang-up is, the sales, culture where you gotta be Wolf of Wall Street or whatever.
Right. So I didn't know what to expect. I know this possibility to make money, but I didn't want to sell. So I was just like, all right, we're here. Me and Jessica would be like, all right, let's coast on this base that they got us in for right now.
That was it. That was our only goal at that time.
We didn't want to get on the phones.
Right.
We was like, yeah, we'll do the 45K was great. We don't want to jump on the phones.
Yeah, they sold us on that 45K because I remember getting that call. And I know they had other tracks going on at that time, I think underwriting and analytics, but they weren't really pressed for that. It was just mainly sales. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, let me just try to go in there, finagle and maybe try to go to another department or whatever. But that was my main goal. Coasting to $45,000 for a year through the first flyer program and go from there.
Were you worried about, so for the people that don't know, we all worked at the same mortgage company.
The background, sorry, I keep forgetting about that.
We were all loan officers at the same mortgage company, so we all have a similar background, different experiences there. Yeah. But everybody was a licensed loan officer there at some point. But
I still am. A little bit. I have a couple licenses still active right now.
Yeah, mine are not active. But I was hesitant because first the sales thing, I don't like the sales culture, like how people think sales is. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, I have an issue with the call center. Mm-hmm. That sounds like hell.
Right.
So
the adherence schedule.
Were you worried about being in a call center? Did you even know?
I was in a call center in a job before as a CSR, so I knew the environment was going to be, but honestly, I didn't know how long I was going to be there. I had no long-term goals.
It's just a job.
Yeah, correct. I want to see what this is like. If I can make money, cool.
Did they tell you
you were going to make? Were very low.
Very low.
Did they tell you were going to make $150,000?
Of course.
He always goes on about that, how they sold us.
But we didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I'm going to say that.
Nope. But it was doable. It was happening.
It was. That's the crazy thing
about it. They fooled us because I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, they were making money.
Yeah.